Hello everybody, this is David and I show you the AVID again. Open Media Composer 7, and today I will show you what all these funny icons here in the timeline are useful for or can be used for. First of all, I tell you that you can change all these icons like your keyboard settings. So very easy, and when you are more into the software you will know which keys, which icons and keys and functions you really need, and so you can adjust it as however you want. But I explain to you the default icons. The first one is the effect mode, you know from the last tutorial, to change the effects. The trim mode is the next one. The trim mode is also very important, but it's so much to tell about it, so we have a separated tutorial with this. I will produce you soon. Click here to get to the trim mode settings tutorial. And also to the settings, yes, in this case, to use the trim mode. This step in and step out is very useful when you have some more effects on one video track. So it's like a folder where all the effects are in, and you step. When you click this, you come to the next level. So step in and you go into the folder like that, and you got back from the folder. This is the quick transition. I'll show you just a short example. We take again our black snail, bring it to the window, take some floating water and bring it also to the window. This is with sound. Bring it to the window without sound. So, and we go in between and push the quick transition. Means there's a quick transition. So, and here you can change the way of transition, if it's centered, and how long this transition is. For example, take 10 frames. Starts a bit in front of this cut, so 5 frames before. Where to render it, add or edit render right now. Here you can change the video or audio tracks where it should be applied on. So, and then you see we have a transition here, and when you let it look, oh, it looks really funny. And you can change a lot of things in here, of course. This is the quick transition. The shortcut for that you find on the keyboard. Render effect. When you have rendered some effects here, you see this is green, this effect, so you don't have to render it, but when it's blue you need to render. This is collapse. It's very important when you have a lot of video tracks to collapse them to one new track. I'll show you on this in our opener. The opener here, as you see it, we have a lot of video tracks for that, and for example here, so this is the eyes and so on. This is the background, and if you want to handle all these tracks, it's blocking a lot of tracks in your timeline. So it's possible that you just mark this like that, copy it in, and they have to be added. I push the E button to add edit. This is this one. So this is all separated now, And now I push the collapse button and everything is in one track. It's in the so-called submaster. I will explain the submaster and also possibilities in one of the following tutorials, but here I can also show you the step in, the step out, step in, and you see back again all the tracks we move together, and step out, we are back in this. Yeah, so it's easy to handle it. I'm going back to our usual sequence. This is also interesting, the remove effect button. Click here, you go next to the effect you want to delete, click remove, and it's disappearing. Then again, mark in and mark out, or mark clip. In and out is clear, I think. When you have one clip selected, you go on mark clip, then in and out will start and end directly on this clip. You can also use it with a shortcut. I do like that, and I have it on the T, so I think it's this default. Here you can clear both marks again. I already showed you here. Here is a fast menu where you can find some more settings. I won't show you right now because then it would take too long. The add edit button to have it edit, the extract, and the lift button. I think these are the most important buttons after this splice in and override, because when you are here in the footage and you say this snail is much too long and I want to cut something out, put an in, go to the end, put an out, and you say okay, I want this part to be deleted. You have two ways. You can extract or you can lift it. This is on the keyboard, it's X, and lift is Y in default, and I keep it like that. When you push lift or Y, the material is lifted and there is a gap to fill in something else. I go on command, I undo it, and when you take extract, the material is gone, the timeline is shorter, it's away. Extract is the X and lift is the Y. With this buttons you can have a fast transition like that. Go anywhere in the clip and you push the button and it will start transition from there to there, and the other one from there to the end. So, but I don't use this really, so I remove it. Remove key. When you have a lot of footage here and you want to select everything left from the cursor or everything right from the cursor, so everything selected here, of course, then you can take this. In this example we have not so much in the timeline, so it doesn't matter, but you will see it. Click like that, you see everything is selected except of this, because it's right, not on the left. So, and the other way, it's like that. Quite easy. Select in and out. Now I have no in and out, but you can also do it like that, of course. And then everything in the region of the in and out is selected. This is out of the region, so it's not selected. And this button is to link a selection. For that case, I will bring this material again in with audio. Push the T button to select all, bring it in with the B to override it. Now we have it with sound, and you see this material belongs together. This is the right, this is the left sound, and this is the video, and now you see it's 70 frames, unsync, and so on. Undo it. But when you select this button, the link selection toggle, then click on the movie. Everything which belongs originally together is and stays together. And here on the right, here on the left, you find, of course here, first of all, you find the timeline, time code. You can also change the time code in the settings. Now it starts with 1 hour, minutes, seconds, frames, as you see. Yeah? Here again, we have the link toggle again, which you have here. And then you have all these tools. This tool is first of all to select and to move, and it's red like overwrite, so when you put it here you overwrite the material which was there before. And when you select the yellow arrow, you can take one video and just put it, and then it will change the place with the existing material. It's also a very nice function. This, the overwrite trim and the ripple trim, I will show you in the trim mode tutorial separated. This transition manipulation is to change or manipulate a transition that already exists. When you have a transition right here, for example, just put there 1. It's only video track 1, and I put it there, and I say it's 30, and it starts 15 before, only video track 1, edit. Okay, so you see it's very long. Go to this, and then you have a hand here, and you can change the transition manually. That's what it's for. And these buttons again, like in the other tutorials before I mentioned, you can change your mode. You go to the source record mode, you go to the trim mode, effect mode, color correction mode. I'll explain to you also separated to the motion effect editor, which I always also will show you later on, and where you can change the tempo of the speed of your clip. And here you see the keyframe symbol. When you have keyframes, you already know from the effect tutorial, for example here in the sound. When you click the keyframe button, on my control it's I'll show you later. I'll show you now. Keyboard, and this one, it's here at keyframe. You can put it wherever you want. When you click it, you will get a keyframe. So take the keyframes and, for example, now lower the volume in this case. So you have to check this one to get this. Here's again a fast menu. You have a lot of settings you can also change here. For example, the audio data or the dupe detection to detect double material, and you can also change the names, and you can set a lot of things here. Maybe you click through it yourself, or maybe I'll get it to bring it next time. This is the focus. You can change your focus in the timeline right now. The toggle source record is also very nice, because here you can change and have a look at the material in the original. So when I go to the red snail, this changes, the timeline changes to the red snail. So now I see the red snail here in my timeline. And that's very interesting when you have something with sound. For example, the wine grape vineyard. You can have a look with this. You can check in the audio data you can check the waveform, and now you see the waveform. Oh, it's so quiet that you have no waveform in this case. Go to the flowing water. There you see the waveform. Yeah. But you can also change the see the waveform when you have this little menu here and click on waveform. This is a much easier way, because when you have a big timeline and you have a lot of tracks, it will eat some resources of your computer when you have all sources or all tracks waveform in. And also here again the keyframe, or you can just switch it off the track, solo or mute is of course self-same. So this is the toggle mode. Show you later on where you can use it. This is the video quality menu. Now it's half quality, now it's full quality, now it's low quality. Yeah, the quality you see here. So it's not the end quality, it's just to save resources. This is when you have an external display on it. Then you control it over here. And here's step in and step out again for friends from over there. Here you can save your settings, your view settings of the timeline. And this is for the details, the scale bar. You can less, or you can zoom as you like. So I think now you have a good overview of this default icons of the timeline. Try to use it or configure it yourself, and then see you in the next tutorial. Yours, David.